Hey there, Virgos. Getting ready to start your reading. I hope you guys are doing well. This will be a collective reading for the sign of Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. All right, guys. Let's see what Spirit has for y'all tonight. All right, Spirit, what do we have for Virgo collective, please? What messages Virgo and their person? A quiet affair. Okay. Center, but upside down. Okay, well, that's good. Yes. So, okay. I don't know why that came out. It was actually a little bit sideways. I think I'm going to put it like it came out. Blinded by the light. Somebody's really growing here. Maybe even fearful, though, of change. Time keeps slipping. Wow. I'm going to catch one more for you, Virgo. We're going to move forward. Yep, dreams coming true, manifestation, living blissfully. Okay, we got a lot going on here for sure. And then we have mysterious allure, silent seduction. Somebody is keeping an eye on you. It looks like definitely watching you in some way, if they're able to watch you. So this may have very well been some kind of quiet affair here. Okay, I'm noticing too somebody here actually has it looks like an engagement ring on it. Yeah, that's what it looks like to me, some kind of engagement ring. So you guys, this could have been actually a situation that was kept in quiet. Okay, maybe you guys were sneaking around. It doesn't have to be that somebody was married. I mean, it could just be that you guys were trying to keep it, just kind of keep it to yourselves. Maybe if you guys perhaps run in the same circle or, something along those lines. Yeah, something like that. So that'll be for some of you guys. But I do like this because center is all about somebody who falls victim to like temptation, right? It's about somebody who does this, and usually it creates big problems, and they have to, of course, go away and learn some lessons. Sorry about that. These dogs are kicking up suddenly. So it is in reverse here, so that's really good. So maybe somebody is, if somebody was doing that before, which I'm definitely not seeing, it looks to me like, this could be you though. Let me see if this is actually new or old. I want to say this is somebody that you've been with already, but it may also be someone who you are currently with. But if you were with this person and they wanted to continue that, perhaps you or maybe even the person stopped with this situation, because this indicates to me honestly that they're no longer, or you're no longer fallen victim to the temptation here. Okay, but this could also indicate to me that you were the only one that they wanted, all right, or you're the only one that they want to be with. All right, a roll of the dice is all about weighing pros and cons, okay, but also leaving it to fate. I think for the most part, somebody was really thinking in that way, like if it's meant to be, it'll be, whatever. But it looks like somebody may actually be giving up on that situation. So somebody may be wanting to kind of take control of a situation, or this could be you just wanting to take back control of your life in some way, especially if there's been waiting. All right, I do think that somebody here is very spiritual is what I'm getting, or maybe you could be very religious as well, but somebody had a very closed-minded mentality in this situation over here. This card is called Blinded by the Light, which tells me somebody was fearful. So either this may have been the person that you're dealing with, honestly. Okay, maybe they did not want to see things from a higher perspective. If you're very spiritual, if this is some kind of divine connection, something like that, all of your light could have very well kind of scared this person, to be honest with you. Highlighted a lot of things even in them, but it does say fear of a higher power. So I'm not sure if this person is also, perhaps they don't believe in God, or maybe they just didn't want to hear all this. I get a big pull to spirituality for some reason. Like they weren't trying to hear all that. Maybe it is, but maybe they do believe in God, but they're not trying to hear about spirituality, if that makes sense to you. The issue here is there's been a long separation where time keeps slipping. Okay, so this person may have been very obstinate too, maybe a bit controlling, and now there's been kind of this endless waiting that has been happening here. The thing is, during the course of this waiting, I feel like you and potentially the both of you guys have been really manifesting, okay, getting in alignment here. You're probably feeling a lot better. You might be spending some time in nature, but it looks like even vibrationally, you guys have really stepped up quite a bit. I'm getting a big hit though on this endless waiting that has happened though. I mean, you may also feel like time is just kind of slipping you by while you've been doing that. But the thing is, it seems to me like somebody here has grown so much. I think if this is you, Virgo, you've gotten more, like there's been a lot of expansion here just within you, okay? And because of that, you're a much better person. You may not be wanting to wait on this situation anymore. Or maybe this person, especially if they had a fear before, okay, maybe your light was an issue to them. Perhaps they had a lot of healing of their own to do here. Yeah, because I'm looking back at this card again, a roll of the dice. Perhaps you have been kind of weighing the pros and cons of this situation. It could also be somebody, no, because this does tell me that there's some kind of waiting period at hand here. So this could be recent, but I feel like it's been a really long wait for some reason. All right, so let's get some tarot and see what's going on for you guys. Spirit, what do we have for my Virgo collective? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus sign, please. Splitting on Page of Cups and the King of Pentacles. Might be dealing with another Earth sign here, Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus, so that could very well be you. All right. Give me Virgo's energy only. Virgo only. Okay. Oh, okay. Look at this. Nice. Queen of Swords and the Four of Wands. Okay. Virgo only. They're beautiful. Ace of Swords. Okay. Temperance. Okay, I want to flip the Four of Swords here. I'm actually loving these cards for you. Yeah, let me see what flipped here. Six of Pentacles. Wow. Okay. Give me the person, Virgo's person, and the person coming towards the Virgo. Give me their energy, please. What's the most on Virgo's mind? Ouch. Virgo, what is up? Okay. Page of Wands. Two reversals. Wow. No wonder you feel like you've been in some kind of endless waiting here. Then we have the Emperor straight up, though. All right. Yeah. Page of Pentacles. Okay. Queen of Cups. Okay. Interesting. So we have the Queen and the King of Cups here, and then we have a Strength card here on the bottom as well. I'm going to go ahead and pull it because I feel compelled to. So definitely a divine couple here on the board, and I have my Twin Flame card. I'm noticing right up here as well, so it could very well be a higher level connection, possibly a Twin Flame connection. You're coming across as just a real straight shooter, okay? Somebody who lives their life in a way that is very honest, a lot of integrity here. Okay, just kind of no nonsense. You want to see things clearly, so you expect people, I think, to tell you the truth, to definitely give you the truth. You're really standing very much in your power right now. You may very well also be in the legal field in some way. You could very well be an attorney. You can even, honestly, you could even be a, I don't know why I want to say criminal law student. I don't know where that's coming from, but it could be something along those lines. Or a cop. I mean, you could be a cop. You could be anything like that. I feel like somebody here strongly could be in the legal field, but even if not, it doesn't matter. You're just somebody who really, you might work with a lot of facts, a lot of data to make your decision. And you may also be kind of standing your ground in this situation right here if somebody has kind of kept you hanging, because you've really spent a lot of time here working on yourself is what I'm feeling. Okay, you may also be in the process of buying some kind of new house here, new home. You could have very well lived with this person also at one point. Or this may just be telling me also that you know that this person is a significant connection, that you understand that they're your twin flame. That's also, I mean, you may also, I don't know why I'm getting this, you may also be giving them a lot of credit for maybe triggering all of this growth that looks like that has happened within you as well, just through their own bad behavior. That's what I'm getting. All right. I'm going to say this as well, though. You may have been the one to cut the cord here. It may have been just due to this person not giving a lot. I don't know why I'm feeling like perhaps they weren't giving a great deal to this situation. They may have left you with more questions than answers, unfortunately, so you could have very well cut them out. But this is also telling me that you may be looking towards a new start. Even if it's not with them, just something that's going to be, like I said, more transparent, more honorable, more truthful. All right, you might be just wanting to start something kind of brand new right now. You might also be cutting away, I feel like, anything or anyone that is not, I want to say, even experiences or people that are in your life that are not conducive with who you've become here. Okay, you're in a very balanced state here. I think you are a person that likes to be balanced. You're definitely one that looks, Virgos are people of wisdom anyway, in my opinion. I grew up in a house full of them. You guys are big thinkers. So you do like to have a sense of balance. But this card could also indicate to me that you may be looking towards a reunion, or perhaps, especially with this twin flame card, maybe you're doing your own thing, understanding that this may also make its way back. But the most important part for you right now is just to make sure that you're gaining some system of balance, I think, in your own life. And I think you've taken a lot of time down here. You may have went into some kind of rest mode. But also just some time away, okay, to really rest, to recuperate from everything that happened, and really also just to kind of, I think you wanted to get some kind of, or I think you've gotten some kind of higher perspective too about what it is that you're wanting out of a relationship, out of even potentially this situation here. With the Six of Pentacles, this tells me that you're very caring. You don't have any issues given to others. I think that you have, and maybe you also understand perhaps you gave too much in this particular relationship or situationship in some way. You were kind of their ear to bend, is what I'm feeling. You were the one that it seems to that you stood by them, is what I want to say. So regardless of what they were going through, it looks like you were the one that stayed steady and still wanted to give your time, is what I'm feeling, in your energy to this person, and perhaps it wasn't reciprocated. Because in this, although there's a guy over here standing letting these pentacles go, there's a little girl down here, but I'm watching all of these go into this boy's hand as well. Interesting. Okay, when I look at your partner here, or the person that could be on your mind here, I get a person that's really, honestly, they're feeling very much so left out in the cold. Okay, that happens to be right up underneath the Queen of Swords, so it does tell me that you could have you could have very well had to cut this person out. All right, they just weren't making a lot of effort, and they're still not making any effort, to be honest with you, with the Page of Wands in reverse. Okay, I don't know why I feel like, I don't feel like they're making a lot of effort. I think you guys may not be communicating at all at this point. Okay, this person could have been very emotionally manipulative. They could have held a bunch of stuff back from you at some point. Definitely their love, their emotions. They may have been a person that seemed a bit cold, honestly, like they did not want to give their emotions out to you. When I'm looking at this Emperor, I'm a person, this is the Divine Masculine, just so you know. And look, on the bottom here, I do have the Empress. All right, so this person can be incredibly stubborn, okay? They could already be a father. They could have a family, I guess, elsewhere, all right? They could have a whole lot of responsibilities. The Emperor often does. I just think a whole lot of things can feel kind of overwhelming for this person, and they may not always be the best at expressing their emotions, telling you how they feel, telling you the things that they want, what they really want. The Emperor doesn't really strike me as someone who has trouble communicating, but why do I feel like your person did? So y'all may have also been dealing with someone who did have some issues with communicating, or maybe they just felt uncomfortable communicating. See, now I'm getting a divide here, so I'm wondering if they felt like they couldn't communicate at your level or something. I know that sounds weird, but that's absolutely what I'm getting. Anyway, this person can be a bit rigid sometimes, very stubborn, very set in their ways. I think they do see you, though, as someone that's very nurturing, very kind, very loving, somebody that was very supportive to them when this Queen of Cups, very beautiful or handsome, whichever. Okay, this is an energy, of course. Again, this falls right up underneath the Six of Pentacles, which does tell me that they saw you, and everything I picked up in the Six of Pentacles, you were the one that was given to the situation, okay? You have no trouble showing your heart to people. taking care of them in some way, being nice, being kind. I mean, they saw that about you. They loved that, I feel, about you. Perhaps they even missed that about you now that they feel out in the cold here. They see you as a very strong individual too, and I think this person has had to be very strong as well. Um, Also trying to rein in, I feel like, their emotions in a sense. So maybe they've had to be strong and try not to pursue this situation, or try not to reach out, maybe respect any kind of boundaries that you may have very well put up here. This person may, though, be wanting, they might be focused, first of all, on growing their own independence, their own pentacles in some way, okay? Just looking out for their money. But I'm feeling like they want to, I feel like there's some kind of new start here, too, though. This person could be studying something new, is what I'm feeling with this page. Yeah, I don't know if they're a student, maybe they already have a career, but they're trying to start up something else too, is what I'm getting. They could, honestly, they could be studying also as part of their work, just to get more expertise, I want to say, in an area. Maybe to start something new. You know, when I'm looking at this Emperor, this man looks bored. Okay, he's just looking out there like, really, really, God? This is my life? I mean, I don't know. But, I mean, I'm just feeling like this guy is not looking... So he's looking over whatever he has, is what I'm feeling. Okay, and he doesn't look very thrilled with where it is, and he's wanting to have some kind of new start here. It looks like you are the main character in this man's play here. So I don't know, I don't feel like he feels like he can reach out to you. Okay, there might be something he's confused about too here. So I don't know what that might be, unless it does fall under this 1111 card. So maybe it's just about the strength of the relationship as well. Okay, that could very well be it. All right. All right, so tell me, how does this person feel about my Virgo? How does this person feel about my Virgo collective, please, here? I should have told you, is what I just heard. I should have told you. So maybe you caught them doing something, or maybe they should have told you how they felt, or something like that. How did they feel about my Virgo collective? Wow. Okay. How does this person feel about my Virgo collective? Definitely feel like you guys are at some kind of crossroads here. Look at that, Death. How do they feel about my Virgo collective? Okay. Look at that. And then we got the Queen of Pentacles. There you are, coming up on the bottom. All right. So maybe they feel like you are just out there manifesting something new, Virgo. And for some of you guys, you may very well be doing that. All right. Maybe they also view that you're kind of, you don't want to see the situation. You don't want to see the relationship with them anymore. That you're kind of closing off your space to them, your heart. I think they definitely think that you've changed in some way. Okay, so maybe you've changed in terms of how you have, maybe how you used to deal with them in the past, especially if you had to cut them off. I'm noticing a lot of swords here. This is really interesting to me because this is actually sideways. And Eight of Swords is always, to me, somebody who is really, really in their head like quite a bit. So maybe you felt like you were stuck before, maybe this person really felt like they were stuck and could not move towards you, could not, I don't know, couldn't express themselves to you, couldn't be what you needed them to be in some way, and perhaps they're trying to kind of get out of that at this time. I do think that they feel like you're trying to manifest something. So manifest them, manifest something new is what I'm feeling here. We do have the Death, the Five of Swords, and then, of course, the Queen of Pentacles here, okay? So they could very well think that you ended this situation, but I'm getting here that they want to stop whatever battles that you guys were having before this Five of Swords, okay? Even if you guys weren't in full-on arguments, it looks to me, or even discussions about this, it looks like there might have been a lot of inner conflict, but there could have also been other people that are around this situation that were impacting it here with this Five of Swords. It could have been work. It could have been anything else. Something, I think, was heavily on this person's mind. So again, I'm looking down here to this Emperor. I just can't help but look at his facial expression, like he just doesn't look content at all. Okay, so Maybe they are wanting to have transformation as well in this situation with you. Okay, not do any of this whatever the issues were before, outer influences, maybe listening to other people's opinions. But it could have also been just letting other things interfere, and it could have very well just straight up been arguments or strife in some way between the two of you. Okay, there could have also been some betrayal or some backstabbing also. Okay, I think they're wanting to. Why do I feel like this person feels like they have to gain ground with you again, like you don't look at them the way that you used to? You know, maybe at one point you had this person kind of on a pedestal, and maybe they know now that they've kind of fallen from grace. That's always a dangerous place anyway, right? And they don't know how to get back, like climb that mountain again with you. That's going to be for somebody that came through so strongly. All right, but they still see you as marriage material here. You could actually be a wife, I suppose. You could have been married to them, but you could be a mother, but you're certainly very nurturing. Again, very kind, beautiful, but also great at manifesting. You might be a business owner or in management in some way. Definitely somebody that people come to, I want to say, to advise them. You could also have a small dog. Yeah, you might also be someone who stays out in nature quite a bit, is what I'm getting. You could love red roses. Okay, so what is the outcome here? So they still see you that way. So actually what I want to know is, what's this person's next move then? Hey, look at that. Yeah. There could have been a third party involved in this. I definitely didn't see that out there, and it doesn't have to be. It could have just been other influences that were obviously involved. Look at this, though. Divine soulmate here. Yeah, someone who's definitely feeling a lot of heartbreak over this. This could have broke your heart. This person could also be feeling a whole lot of heartbreak, a whole lot of regret, too. Something that they did to you is just kind of standing out. I don't know if it's the way that they handled things with you. I keep going back to that. Something about the way that they mishandled is what I want to say. Things with you, they didn't deal with something right, okay? And they know that you don't look at them the same. Yeah, look at this. So they're really kind of heartbroken, I feel like, in this situation. You could have been as well. Look at that, yeah. Look at the tower. All right. Let me get one more. But they certainly already see, and look at this, they see you as a divine soulmate. They see you guys as the perfect couple, the perfect pair, two people who would have, each other's best interest at heart. Okay, definitely a lot of love, a lot of emotion here. I love the Two of Cups, probably my favorite card in the deck. And then we have the Ace of Pentacles as well, which shows me that this person definitely wants to move forward. Okay, they want you guys to be able to build together, to have something together. Can you restart? Can you forgive them? Okay, can you see beyond whatever it was? I don't know. I have such a big pull to that, just simply because they feel like they've fallen from grace in some way. That's so crazy. So whatever they did, whatever was mishandled, in a sense, for some of you guys, I think they're wanting to try and make that right. Okay, this person could have been in a tower. They could have been in a tower moment. They could have had to really figure some things out. They don't want the relationship to continue in that way. And you see this tower is actually in reverse now. Okay, you guys can start. Perhaps that's what they're wanting, for you guys to actually start on a firmer foundation now. Perhaps this didn't actually get off the ground before very strongly for some of you guys. Yeah, so this goes back again to Nine of Cups in reverse. Maybe you used to look at this person as wish fulfillment too, and now you look at them a little bit differently. If this person was drinking a lot too, it looks like they want to put that down. They don't want you to think of them as gluttonous, or somebody who parties too much, or who drinks too much, or who handles their problems by escaping. They want to put that down. Look at this. And they want to bring you justice here. All right? They want to bring you justice. They want to bring you the truth. They understand that they do owe you. They definitely owe you. They certainly do not like the way things have turned out now. They feel like they owe you some kind of truth here. You may have been kept in the dark about a lot of stuff. They may owe you some kind of apology, or an explanation at the very least about how things were done. Okay, I feel like this may have been a situationship or a friends with benefits kind of situation, but it could have also just been friends. But with the quiet affair coming out first. That's kind of a secret lover thing, okay? So you guys could have been meeting late at night or in weird places or just anything like that. And this person could have also been involved with someone else here. Yeah. Yep. Okay, so let me get, I think what I'm going to do is get some messages here from my Virgo collective, please, from the person. I don't know what. Okay. I think they're wondering if they can come back from this too. Like if they can get back in your good graces, would you consider them again? But also, would you? I don't know. I feel like there is some worry. I just want to let you know that there is some worry about how you're going to receive them for some reason. Maybe if you have cut them out, maybe they're feeling like, this is kind of futile. It's like a futile effort even to even come forward. I think they still will with this Justice card, hoping that you will, but I think they're also praying. You notice she's holding the sword too, that you don't cut them out, that you choose to hear them out so that you guys can retain some kind of balance in this situation. Look, I want to take a risk with you, but I'm afraid. I told you. Yep. I learned so much from you, even if you don't know that. Thank you. So good. Maybe this person has been through their own growth here. Maybe they figured some things out. I know they're definitely not happy without you here with this broken heart. It says, I'm hiding the way I truly feel. So they may have never even shown you or told you how they felt. I believe they didn't. This guy here is way too stoic. They may have even emotionally manipulated you in some way. Okay, so if you were trying to tell them how you feel, they could have been disregarding that. They could have certainly downplayed, or they could have used their charm to get what they want, that sort of thing. They could have also love bombed you to get what you want, what they wanted at the particular time. But I feel like this person's more of a, I don't know, I just feel like a lot of armor, basically, just like the guy looks in the photo, right? A person that really hides behind that. They don't like to show their emotions, but I don't think they also expected you to get to them the way that you did. I'll find that card. Here it is. Let's see. The way the way we triggered each other felt too painful, and I didn't understand at the time. I'm telling you, this is a divine connection, and I think you understand that. At least you understand what it is. You may understand it's a twin flame or certainly a soulmate connection. They understand now that it's a powerful connection. I wasn't sure how my life would have changed if we continued the connection. Wow. So going back again to this person being very obstinate about making any changes, about committing. Look at this. I cannot believe this just came out. I'm sorry I was mean to you. It's a defense mechanism. Remember what I said? They're trying to figure out how to come back due to the way they handled something or mishandled something. They could have been very mean to you. They could have said some things that was mean. All right? All right. And it does say I'm trying to do this with my head, not with my heart. But the truth is they need to find a balance. This person is very much in their head. I feel like they use their head for most things because they're used to just being in control. They may be in law. I don't know why I'm getting that. Or you could be as well. I don't know why. I'm feeling a lot of cerebral kind of energy going into this. So let me look at, what was I looking for? Oh, let me get a few of these. Actually, let me get a few of these for you guys. Spirit, do you have any guidance here from the Love Oracle for my Virgo collective, please? So it definitely looks like they're figuring some things out. Okay, they still haven't been able to tell you how they feel, but I do believe that they want to because they know that this is love. This is deep in your heart. You already know the answer. Do what feels right. Okay. You may have been manifesting them up here with this card here, and they may have been manifesting you as well. You guys could very well be manifesting one another. Life is a series of constantly shifting cycles. When we resist change, which is exactly what they were doing, we resist the natural flow of life and create unnecessary stress. Go with the flow. You will be surprised where it leads. Beautiful. Acceptance is the key to inner peace. At times, we must accept things as they are. I was getting that up here actually for you. Okay, where we see that this card was turned around on the roll of the dice, where maybe you were doing the pros and cons, where you've kind of gotten out of that because you felt like you were kind of in endless waiting. It says, there's no point trying to change that which is beyond our control. It's just kind of that part where you just kind of throw your hands up, you know what I'm saying? And you know you've been in this endless waiting kind of period. So it didn't show you really moving forward into something new. It just showed you trying to reclaim your own balance, you know, your own independence, and just kind of letting go of this situation, all right? Doesn't mean letting go of the person, but, you know, separating yourself and really focusing on you, balancing yourself out, focusing on your happiness. I'm going to get one more for you guys, Virgo, and we're going to wrap it up. My beloved, though we may be physically apart, spiritually we are always united, for love transcends space and time. Nothing is missing. Okay, so you guys might be having some real heavy, also 5D communication. Okay, understanding, you know, the strength of the connection as well, both of you. And you're just waiting for timing to kind of come together, okay? But still living, it looks like. You are anyway. It looks to me like this person might be still trying to get through a few things and certainly wanting to talk, but they know they have to step up. They're just afraid, okay? But I do feel like that's going to come at some point with this Justice card, okay? All right, my lovely Virgos. Thank you guys so much for coming to the channel. As always, I will see you guys the next time. Bye, Virgo.